Welcome back to Out of Our League, episode 12. Mikey, how you been doing?
Man, I've been pretty good. Work was great. Sunny day. Had pizza for lunch.
Looks like you've been working out.
Yeah, that was right before I got here.
Hell yeah.
One workout.
What's going on here?
I can explain.
Who's this guy?
Oh, fuck.
You know what? You're good.
You are my league, got my heartbeat racing. If I die, don't wake me, 'cause you are my league, got my heartbeat racing. If I die, don't wake me, 'cause you are.
Welcome back. Out of Our League, episode 12. We got actual Mikey here.
Hi, I'm not strong at all.
We got...
Hell, neither am I.
Oh, my God. We got Scotty here.
Hello. My name is Scotty.
That's...
I'm sorry. This is my first time.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
I'm scared.
He was originally going to step in this episode to help me out because Michael was supposed to be on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But
That didn't pan out
that
at all.
didn't pan out,
Oh,
right?
fight.
Hell yeah. Sorry, we got playoff hockey on. There's
God, that was
potentially
lame.
3 or 4 elimination games today. So stoked about that. But Scotty was going to step in this week and help me out. That way I wasn't by myself. But since Mikey was here, I was like, well, we're going to go ahead and have him anyways. And he picked out our artist of the week. We'll be getting to that here shortly.
Mhm.
But you got any baseball sports news,
I have
Scotty?
a little bit.
I'll talk about video games.
Don't get me started.
That's
Yeah.
about it.
Don't get me started on video games. That's a whole nother podcast.
Are you telling me?
So some quick MLB notes. I don't have a whole lot. So I think we brought it up in a past episode, but MLB is going to play in London for sure again.
Yes.
2023, 24, and 26.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
don't know why 25 isn't going to be a playable year. But yeah, that's cool. They haven't announced who's going to play. But
Right.
I think last time it was Yankees and somebody else.
That'll be cool.
And then young guy, rookie, Reed Detmers. I don't think it actually put his... I think it auto-corrected his name, but Reed Detmers or something close to that.
Yeah.
He threw a no-hitter on Tuesday, and he's the youngest Angels pitcher to ever throw a no-hitter.
Hell yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Same night, Justin Verlander got to 8 innings before he got hit on, so there's almost 2 no-hitters.
Jesus. That would have been
Nuts.
sick.
I will say baseball last names are probably the best last names.
Who was the... So you were telling me you just made an MLB character because you got the show.
Okay.
What's his name?
Okay, well, so we got the same first name, but my last name, I guess, is kind of weird, so they don't have it, even though they have thousands of recordings of other names. So I picked the next best thing, and the last name on there was Boof. So when I'm at the bat, it's like, Scotty, Boof. And they nail it every time.
Boof. Which I think is great because I was listening to another podcast today about sports, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was like best sports names, and one of the people they talked about, Boof Bonzer.
That's a good name. When
It's
you
an
got
MLB player.
Yeah, when you got like the same first initial,
Yeah.
that's a great name.
Boof Bonzer is a
How
sick
do you
ass
even
name.
think of that as a name?
Well, isn't if one was to boof, isn't that to put drugs
Right.
in your butt?
Why would you name your child that?
No, dog, that's called getting away with it. No, I'm just kidding. Unless the dogs are around.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. How's your MLB career going?
I'm shit, dog.
Are you?
I got it on easy mode. I can't catch a break.
You know what? I play on pretty much easy because it's the only fun.
I'm like, I just want to fucking make home runs.
You
I
wanna
want to
hit
look. I want to
dingers.
look like a hero, like I'm in like in some movie or something.
Yeah. I thought about having you bring your PlayStation in here. That way I could just make y'all play MLB against each other and I could just watch. That would be a
another
fun episode. While we're talking about baseball real quick, I do have something. I haven't been through these. I just I found these the other day going through some boxes from my mom's attic, and I wanted you to take a look at that.
Oh, that's
See if
sick.
see if there was anything in there that you might be interested in.
That's cool. Joey Maggio.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if these are worth anything. I don't know what they're from, but for some reason I have them. So, anything?
Oh, Blue Jays. That's
There it
sick.
is.
That's so sick.
I put that one in the back because I wanted it to
That's
at least.
dope.
I was
Yeah.
gonna laugh if he looked at the first one. He's like, "All right, cool."
Yeah, I was gonna be heartbroken.
I'm not a fucking nerd. That's dope. 06 Blue Jays. I haven't. There you go. I feel like it's Christmas. Got to show everybody what I got.
Happy
There you go.
birthday.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Probably not worth anything, but I thought you'd appreciate that
I
Blue
could-
Jays card.
I can tell you these aren't.
Right.
He's like, "I got a guy that'll flip him."
He'll shine them up for you.
Well,
Yeah, man. Those are dope, though.
Yeah.
Those are cool. Those are like early thousands.
I know nothing about them. I do know Colorado's the only NHL team that fucking swept the first round, though.
Yeah, shout out.
So proud of the boys. Nervous about the second round. They're going to play either Minnesota or St. Louis. See what happens. I'm still pretty confident that they'll make it to the finals, but we'll see. Don't want to.
There's a long road ahead.
It is. It is a long road ahead, but they're the only one that just like dominated their series. Every other series today, all the series are 3-2 as of recording. And then I think every series right now is 3-2, actually. Every single series. So that's crazy.
So either going to go game 7 on all of them, or
All of them are going to end today and
that
tomorrow.
was a rough hit.
I missed it. Oh, well.
You just took them out, like sideswiped them on the front.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I also want to say this playoff first round so far has to be the highest scoring first round I've seen that I know
Oh
of.
yeah, the scores are nuts.
It's been insane. Colorado won 2 or 3 games like 7-3, something like that. There's been Tampa-Toronto games that have been like 8 or 7 points. It's been fucking nuts to watch. It's all, oh god damn, he got put on his head. Was that Aho? Yeah, Aho just got crushed by McAvoy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 360.
McAvoy might get suspended for that. He came off of his feet,
Oh,
got him in the head.
that's quick feet though.
It was. I think he was trying to get around him. I don't think he was going for the hit, but I wouldn't be surprised if he at least gets fined for that. That was fucking rough.
skating away, his face was like, oh.
Yeah.
He's like, well,
He put him in a fucking blender. Jesus. Yeah, man, I don't have a ton of... Still no Baker news.
Yeah, no Baker news.
I've only seen a little bit of that, but I haven't really seen any updates.
Last thing I
he
saw...
was slightly trending on Twitter for like, for whatever reason, he started trending, but it was about Carolina being like, yeah, we don't know.
They're like,
We want him.
Yeah, we might. Just somebody get him, please. Get him out of fucking Cleveland.
It's not good for Cleveland. Then they're losing a fan.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
a Baker fan.
Yeah, I'm just
They're
going to follow
losing
him.
all of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Well, it was like because I was a Baker fan, and then I was like, well, it was when I went to Vegas and I saw how many Browns fans there were down there because that was the same year they beat the Ravens.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man, this is cool. And then I started liking a bunch of the other players
Yeah.
that they had on there. And then, but like, you know, Chubbs, like,
Mhm.
you know, I don't think he's there anymore.
I don't think so, no.
So I'm sure it's just going to be falling apart. It's like they
Yeah.
had potential. I always like the underdog teams, but
For some reason, it just seems like they're pissing it away. I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
why.
Deshaun Watson's not going to work with the wide receivers that are going to be there.
highly unlikely.
It's either going to be him scrambling because none of them are open, or
Yeah.
he's going to overthrow them.
I think I saw something too, like OBJ was like, "Yeah, I'm interested in going back to Cleveland now." Like,
After he got his
Yeah.
fuck off.
After you cried.
Yeah. You made your dad make a highlight tape for you to try to get you out. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Look at my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
so
oh yeah,
lame.
he has a ring now too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, right after he switches.
So lame. Have you watched any of the USFL yet? Do you know anything about the USFL?
I could not tell you.
It's a new football league.
Oh,
I know there's like the
no,
Tampa Bay
'cause
Bandits. And
yeah, no, I remember seeing the. Then they already played, right?
they've been playing games.
They've been
yeah.
playing. I think
They
it was
picked-
after like the first weekend or whatever that they played. I saw a bunch of stuff on it, but I haven't really seen anything else since then.
They picked the worst time to start a season, in my
Yeah.
opinion, because right now is the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, MLB just started.
Mm-hmm.
So like you already have these big three, I don't know, organizations going on that like people care about. I feel like that's the worst time. I know they're trying to avoid competing with the NFL. They didn't want to run into their season,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but there would have been a better time.
Even the biggest football fans of NFL and college, they're not going to watch.
I highly
No,
doubt
it's
it.
hard too because I think it's so ingrained that we have a season of football
Mm-hmm.
and then you get a break.
Right.
Even
Yeah.
then, but it's like the same people like, man, I wish football was year round.
Like, dude,
Like,
here's
here's your
yeah.
football.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I still want to get a jersey just because I know it's probably not going to make it past this year, just to have that piece of history. But at the same time, I don't want to waste my money. So the
They're
jerseys
like
kind of
NFL
suck.
jersey prices, aren't they?
I think they're around 70.
Yeah, no.
It's
Yeah.
it. I.
What about
all of
the XFL? Isn't that
That's The Rock is heading that, and I haven't really seen many updates on it.
because I thought that was like I knew that, like I heard all the news about that, and then like, oh yeah, the USFL or whatever, and I
Yeah.
was like, the fuck is that?
And then there's also the fan-controlled league now too. Have you seen that?
I think I heard something about it, but I didn't read into it.
It's just where fans at home can pick the play
Interesting. Oh, that
during the game.
have my remote with me like I'm playing Madden.
Yeah. I can't think of any other sports news.
Oh,
Off
I
the
had
top
one
of-
more MLB.
Oh yeah.
Christian Yelich hit for the cycle on Wednesday. So yesterday.
Nice.
That was cool.
How are your Blue Jays doing? I'm
And
sorry.
They've been on a really rough losing streak. they're getting a good break though, because they've played like 31 games in 30 days.
Yeah.
So they got yesterday, or no, yeah, yesterday. Well, now I'm not sure. Were they getting a like a 2-day break?
Hell yeah.
So
I
they'll play
know.
tomorrow.
I felt bad the other night. You were like tweeting off of our account
It's
about
just
it.
like, please.
Yeah, just dying, and I sent a tweet off of it, adding you, and it's just like, go watch a real sport playoff hockey's on, and you didn't see it until after they lost.
Yeah,
and so
that
I
was
just felt
right
like
after
shit.
a walk off.
I felt awful.
I was like, oh, that's good timing.
Kick a man while he's down.
I sent it early though. Like I sent it like 30 minutes before the game was done. You were just in it.
Yeah.
So, oops, you got me on Twitter the other day, or some like soccer page was like, "Yo, who is this?" And you're like, "Oh, that's for sure Tanner from out of our league." And it's a dude with a man pun. It's like, God damn it. What do you do?
And then he had his hair in a bun.
Yeah,
And,
so he took a picture.
So I took a picture.
That tweet I got a notification was, as of like earlier today, was seen like by 190 people, and I was like, sick, cool.
Speaking of our Twitter, go follow us.
Go follow us.
Follow them.
We talk about sports more than anything on our Twitter,
Yeah.
unless
And-
there's MGK news.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Follow TikTok too.
True.
We forgot.
Word.
This has nothing to do with this episode. We forgot to post a clip today.
Yeah.
I finally got the clip sent. We forgot to post one.
We're terrible with our clips.
We'll fire that off right as
Yeah.
soon as we're done with this.
We'll dump our clips. Go
Yeah.
watch our clips.
Yeah. Or just watch the whole episode. You know, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
If you're here, you're watching the episode. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Especially since Scotty's here.
You're
Yeah,
right.
they're waiting me for, say something to fuck this whole thing up.
It'd just be a long bleep or something.
Well, I didn't set a timer. I'm
sorry,
a fucking
I'm
idiot.
sorry. I'm thinking like, why do they bleep out? It's like I couldn't say my name right for like 10 minutes. I thought it was something bad. It's just I kept stuttering.
It's that GTA clip where the dude's trying to talk. He's like, he's like, God damn it, bro.
It's better like the person who's stuttering knows that they're stuck in a stutter
Yeah.
and can't fucking get out.
It's the worst
They're
feeling.
like, God damn it.
Yeah.
As they're studying, they just start rubbing their forehead.
I've gotten to the point now, if I just start stuttering or fumbling over my words, I just stop. I just go silent and stare at the person.
I walk away.
I'll make it uncomfortable for the other person. Just
Yeah.
keep stuttering.
Like, did you get all that? Like,
Or I'll just go, you know what I'm saying?
Like our boss today, whenever somebody was asking him a question, he took a big fucking bite of a snack and was just like, like couldn't. He was trying to talk still, and they're like, I have no idea what you said, and he just didn't repeat it. He just walked off.
just done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Love
didn't
that
get
dude.
that. Or like, where are you going?
Right. Jesus. Well, should we play it safe and re-up the camera now? I feel like it hasn't been long enough to re-up it, but I don't
Yeah.
want it to just shut off in
I
the
like
middle.
playing it safe.
Yeah. And do we have anything? What's your sports background? What you like?
How many
My
sports have you
sports
played in
Yeah,
your
let's
life?
Like, what sports have I played, or what? Like
both.
both?
Fuck it.
Both of them.
Both of
Both
them.
of them. Well, let's see. I did MMA unprofessionally forever.
Watched you put a dude in a fucking chokehold in my kitchen one time.
My God.
Okay. That's.
It was fucking awesome.
He gave me a hug afterwards, so I guess we're cool.
So we had been drinking.
That was just him going, okay, yeah, no.
Well, he kept hyping me up for like 3 hours, however long.
That's
we
the
were
thing.
there.
So we finished watching these fights, right? We had been drinking. It was a good time, but we're all in the kitchen just like talking, and Scotty and this guy are back like away from all of us, and apparently he was just like, "You're gonna go in there." Oops.
Oh, he's like, "You're a killer, man. You're a killer." And I'm like, "Okay.
I'm a fucking killer.
all right, dude.
I'm going to murder someone.
Yeah, let's go down now."
And
He's just like, "Yeah, you're," and he puts his arm around like my neck. I was like, "Oh, he's just really into it right now."
yeah,
And then he just like closes down on me, and then
instincts
I
kicked in.
fucking like I blacked out, and I had pretty much just made him trip over my foot. Like I took him down, and then he landed on the oven. No, that was the cabinets.
Yeah.
The oven was on the other side, and then I was like, "You good?"
I'm so sorry.
And then, like it was like quiet, and he gets back up. He's like, "I fucking told you, man. You're a killer." And he gives me like a big old hug. I was like, "Oh, okay."
This guy's being dudes.
Like,
That's what I wanted.
yeah.
His wife was like, "I think it's time to go." And it was like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
That was a crazy night.
that was fun though."
Yeah.
It's in the car and he goes, oh, man. Oh, that hurt.
He just wakes up the next morning. He's like, "Why am I fucking stiff?"
I've probably seen him once since then.
Since then,
And
yeah.
I was like, said hi to him, but
He went,
I don't.
oh,
I was like, I'm not a violent person.
No, not at all.
I just look violent.
You
that's
get,
all you need.
Yeah.
You get violent when you have to, like whenever you put a kid in like an arm bar in middle school.
Okay. Now you're bringing all shit up.
I'm sorry.
Digging up the past.
Okay, I was more violent when I was younger. Than
They're just
I-
fun stories.
Yeah, I know. He hit me on the head. I said, I didn't like that. And then he did it again. I was like, I'm still not liking that. And then,
I thought he was doing the Scotty doesn't know thing.
well, he was doing that while he was,
Okay.
but it wasn't that because I've gotten that my whole life.
Right.
And he did it a third time. I was like, 3 strikes, you're out, buddy. I hopped the desk, and we like the bell just rung. Everyone's like leaving, and then I hop the desk, and then I just kind of throw him down, and then I torque his arm in a weird way, and I was like ready to break that bitch till I like. I was like, where am I? And then I let go of him, and then the teacher's like, what's going on here? I was like, nothing.
Just showing him the school trick.
Just, yeah. Because I was like, my arm does this. Why doesn't his?
Not trying to make you look like a freak show.
Oh, it's.
You want to do the arm?
thing.
Do the thing.
do the thing.
Do the thing, freak.
Right before he does it.
Might as well start throwing popcorn at me. I don't know. Can they see this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I hope it got that pop.
I'm going to zoom in on that.
Oh, this one does it.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh,
There it is.
God.
God
yeah,
damn.
Get it. Oh.
That's really good for getting like if like something falls behind like a desk or something.
Your arm curls the wrong way.
I can, dude. And you have no idea. I'm like, I'm so glad my arm bends this way because I can reach for shit.
That's not fair. You got a cheat code. You're using fucking hacks.
Yeah, until my arms fall off.
You just got to learn how to do some stretches to keep going.
Until it comes all the way. You're
Yeah.
scratching your armpit from
Yeah,
the...
one of these days I'm hitting 90 degrees.
Oh, man.
No,
That's
I
brutal.
don't think it ever been that bad. Now that I'm looking at it, I guess
God.
That's fucking crazy.
I could give some weird reach arounds.
God damn.
Oh man, that's not an offer, people.
I'm just realizing I didn't do a great job introducing him either.
I was just some random guy that walked in.
Before all this. This has been my best friend since first grade. We make music together under the name Final Thoughts. Just he's my roommate. Love having him here. So it's fun to actually have you on the podcast.
It's great here, man. I appreciate y'all giving me the room to be me.
Yeah. Especially it's great to do the real introduction now after you just talked about the crazy reach arounds and stuff. That's the proper time.
I'm like, oh, that's why he's been bad.
Yeah.
He just fucking gives reaches around. Reaches arounds. Yeah, there it is.
I just like to imagine that someone's watching and they're like, who is this guy?
We don't know him.
Why is his arm doing that? Who is this guy?
His arm bends funny. He's talking about fighting kids.
Is that why he's
giving-
here?
Yeah, this is court ordered.
Oh my god.
Community podcast service.
Yeah.
You have to be in on one podcast a week.
Yeah, man. Thanks for helping the community out, fellas.
Yeah. No problem.
Oh man.
Let's re-up these cameras. Well, Scotty, why don't you tell us who we listen to and give us the backstory of what you know about this group?
Oh man, I wish I would have done some research.
It doesn't have to be that intense. You were just
Tell
saying
us,
like
how you found them.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's Sticky Fingers, or as I like to call them, Sticky Fingers.
Or on all their covers they abbreviate it to just Stiffy.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thought that was fun.
that's pretty good. So I'm pretty sure it was 2016 when I was introduced to them. I think we were probably playing some reggae type, whatever. And
Yeah.
the guy I was working with, Ethan Santos. Thank you. One of my Chamorro brethrens. And he's a huge fan of them, and he's like, man, you need to check these guys out.
Mm.
And ever since then, I like to listen to them all the time, especially when I'm driving a lot.
Yeah.
And they're just chill. I mean, really, you listen to the whole thing, it's just, you know, I mean, it's just chill. Like,
It is.
Yeah,
It's an easy listen.
Yeah, and then 2016 they released an album, and then I really got into that one. I liked it a lot, but I don't know how y'all do the whole thing. If y'all start from the beginning,
Yep,
or
we're gonna
wherever.
go all the way to the beginning. So let's
Hell
get that pulled up.
I have a little bit of history with them.
Oh, yeah.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, he told me you listened to him, so I thought that was cool. I was like, man, I'm gonna be the only guy who knows.
So like I found them on YouTube because they did their Village Sessions Cyclone. Um, and then that was it. That's all I had. I was like, that's a dope song. Not gonna listen to anything else. Which is like not even a good representation of how they sound.
No, I've heard the songs you've sent me by them, but I never deep dove into their music before.
Yeah. Well, because it's funny. And I'm like this with most music. I don't typically just deep dive.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I found this song, or this song found me some way, and I like it a lot. Save. Right. And then like that's like the end of it. And then I'll get, I don't know, there'll just be a random day where I'm like, oh, I need to see what else they do. And I've sent you songs. It'll be like the first time I'm listening to it, and you're like, oh yeah, that was cool 2 years ago. Like, oh, I remember that from high school. I'm like, first time I'm hearing it. I think that only happened one time. That was it. And I was like, oh, okay.
I feel bad about it every time because I don't know like a graceful way to do it, because I want to be like, yeah, I know about this song because I'm excited that somebody else hears it, but I also feel like an asshole every time because like people send me songs like, oh yeah, I've got that one. Yeah. Like I found that one a little while ago. I'm not trying to like gatekeep or
it's
be like
gatekeeping, but you're allowed in.
Right. It's like, no me, I found it, no me. It's not that at all. It's just like I want to feel cool.
It's like it's like anytime I send him something, I'm like, I know he's heard this, or I know he's seen this. Just in case.
Yeah. No, you do hit me with some gems that like I haven't heard before. But I'm kind of the opposite of you when it comes to music. Like I seek out as much as I can. Like I'm always trying to look for new releases from the people I like, or find just new artists in general. So much so that like I'll get obsessed with a new band pretty much every other week and ruin their music until I find that next group. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm like this band, it'd be like that one of their albums came out in 2016. Like I dove into that one, and then like that was it, just because like it came out and I was like, all right, I'll listen to it, and there's a bunch of songs on there I like, and then it'd be like, I don't know, some months later, especially Spotify, I'd be like, hey, I think you like this one. I'm like, you're right, I do like that one. Whoa. It's like, man, is that new? Oh, it came out 3 years ago. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, but it you get that new feeling.
Right.
And I always like it because to me, that's, I don't know, probably why I don't seek out, like I just don't deep dive, because I don't know, I kind of like, and I'm always in a different mood like for music and whatever else, and then like whatever the season is, you know, it's gonna change, so I get something that's maybe by them, or you know, maybe just a little bit different. But yeah, I don't know, I am weird when it comes to music, because I could be like, especially this like, oh man, you know, this is a great song. I'm like, I like it, but it's not download on my phone worthy. Like,
right.
You know, I'm really weird about music.
It's not buy a t-shirt worthy.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's and this like when they asked me to like pick a band, of course I immediately started sweating, and I was just going through my phone. I was like, who do I have a lot of that's like not Suicide Boys or Kevin Gates, or, you know, whatever. And I was like, oh, Sticky Fingers. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, that might be fun.
Yeah, you said before this you had 18 songs by them saved.
Yes.
I think.
And that's maybe half that's like just randomly running into, and then like the other half's like I was actually going through and kind of seeing what I liked. Which is rare. But
let's get into that first one. Or did you said you had some history, or was that?
Yeah,
that was your hit. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
The one time.
Right. Okay. The first album came out in 2011. It's titled Extended Play. I saved one song off of it, but it's not because I didn't not like the whole thing. It's just I forget to save stuff while I'm going through it, especially because we're working while we're listening to these. Yeah. I saved Juicy Ones.
Okay.
I really liked that song.
Yeah, and I will note, so I haven't really added anything else. I kind of made note of songs that I was like, oh, I do like that, but I want to keep the ones that I have saved.
Right.
Yeah. That way I can be like, well, I had this song, whatever else.
Yeah.
So, but
give us your favorites real quick.
Yeah.
So my favorite from this one is Headlock.
That's a good
It's
one.
a good one, yeah.
I do like that one. And then I did note, I never heard it before until listening to the album, was Hell and Back. Because
Okay.
I'm a sucker for build-ups,
Yeah.
and that one had one.
Mm-hmm.
And it just played out really well. I think I was walking outside when it came
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm about to ride off into the sunset or something.
That's always a great time whenever you're hearing a song and you can just like, I don't know, get in this headspace where you're like painting it's like a daydream about what you could be doing to this song. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
almost like you're scripting a movie to
I'm
it or
like, here's
Just
something.
remember, like, if I'm ever doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, especially when I'm driving,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, here's my fake band playing on stage for like, like whatever. For like the first time. It's never been done before.
Right. What'd you end up saving off of that one, Mikey?
So I hit favorite on 3 songs.
Okay.
These Girls, Leica, and Freddie Krabs.
Yeah.
But I took notes on. I'll just go through them. Headlock, Island Rock. I don't usually listen to like islandy or Jamaican style music. Jamaican reggae style music. I just found it to be weird, but I liked it.
Some of those you just named off were off of album number 2. You're jumping the gun, bud.
Oh, I'm probably looked at the wrong.
You're jumping the gun,
Hold
dude.
on.
God.
Hold on.
Ruined.
Fake fan.
Hold
Fake
on.
fan.
Wow. Okay. Never mind. I didn't favorite any songs off of that first album.
Okay.
It was just the first one on my list.
Oh, okay.
Headlock, yeah. Murderous Nerves.
I did like that one.
Arpeggiated synth. In
Oh,
that song
yeah.
is sick. Willow Tree. Dope harmonized ooze.
It's always a good
They
time.
do a lot of background vocal stuff, and
Yeah.
I like it. Juicy Ones. You and I both said it sounded like Two-Door.
Yes. Yeah, I
In a
forgot.
good way.
Yeah, I forgot that's why that was the one that stuck out to me. Is because there were like other bands I could hear kind of listening to this, even though this was before some of them.
Yeah.
It's like got a Two-Door vibe from this one. Then there's some where it's almost like a 21 Pilots kind of feel on some of them.
I was feeling the same way about some of their songs because my perception of them is like reggae, islandy.
Yeah.
Some of them are party songs, if you
Right.
listen to 'em.
Yeah.
And then actually going through it, I'm like, oh, like there is a more alternative.
Indie sound.
Yeah.
There's one point, I can't remember which song it was, but I was like, this sounds like Cage the Elephant, the way he's singing. I can't remember what it was, but there's something about his voice that just reminded me of Cage the Elephant. So they're a really fun listen. I know I'm jumping the gun, but for sure check them out. You're better at taking notes than me. Did you have any more off of extended play before we move along?
Hell and Back. I thought that song was great.
Yeah, I did like that one a lot. I was like, yeah, that's like I said, I'm a sucker for build-ups. And then,
I loved the build-up in that song. I don't know if it's because of the style of music that I listen to. Well, I listen to all kinds of stuff, but
You're more used to like hard hitting build up because of like the
so
metal.
I was
and stuff.
hoping that it would hit really hard, but I think it hit just enough for what
it is.
Yeah, for what it is, it hit perfectly. All right, I'm done with that album.
All right, well that takes us to their 2013 release, "Caress Your Soul." I saved. I'm gonna fuck up the way you say. Is it Leica? Is that how you said it?
I want to say Leica is how you say it.
I don't know. I really liked that one, but I mean, up to this point, like I haven't disliked any of the songs. I liked These Girls too. I didn't save it, but I liked that song.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have anything bad to say about them. It's a fun time listening to it.
It's a fun time. Like I said, These Girls there was a bunch I liked from this. I mean, like it's just easy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really were to like deep dive and just listen, the lyrics are changed up every single time. It's not like they're talking about the same thing and everything else, but at least on that album, Let It All Out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to that song for a long time. To me, it's just like a great get together party song. I mean, because even in the song itself, I mean, you got like a whole crowd
Right.
singing the song. You got, you know, somebody in there whistling the song and everything else, and then everyone's like clapping and whatever else.
That's the first one by them that I know you sent me.
Mhm.
Was that one?
Yeah.
And it's a fun song. It is a good little party song.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought maybe something happened to the Tampa
I
goalie.
saw you turn. I was like, "What's going on?"
He jumped up for the puck and fell
Yeah, he also knocked the goal
off
off the plugs. So that's why we're at a commercial break.
What a goon.
Yes, we could do it.
Fuck Tampa, dude. What you got for this one? You said some of them already.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna repeat them. That's embarrassing. How to Fly. It's got a great cinematic feel in the beginning, but then it goes back to the island rock.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little disappointed because the way it starts. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be so sick, alternative indie."
Yeah.
And then it kicked in with Island. I was like, "Ah," but it was still good.
Right.
So I'm a big Island fan.
I'm getting into it now, I guess.
Like I said, I worked with
Islanders.
yeah, I work with a bunch of guys that are from Guam, and I'm really not like a country fan. But when I started working for that company or whatever, you know, you hear country all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you start hearing, like, you kind of hear like the older stuff, and you're like, all right, that I can get into.
Yeah.
And then so when
Like bluegrass, folky kind of sound. Yeah.
And then so we have all these guys from Guam, and I'm like, well, of course, like I said, like that guy I worked with, Ethan. I mean, he's from Guam, so you know they all like the island stuff and whatever else. And then I hear a bunch of just different stuff, like even people who are from Guam, and they're like, oh yeah, you need to check this guy out. He's like, you know, he's from Guam and whatever else. So I think I've really gotten to that kind of stuff, just working with those guys and everything else, which I think I've always kind of liked islandy music,
Mm-hmm.
even if I didn't realize it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm a big fan, maybe just because I like chilling all the time.
It is very chill music.
Yeah.
My headphones.
Did you have notes? Sorry.
These Girls. It's one of the songs that I favorited. Got like a lighthearted sound, and then the punchy piano keys.
Mhm.
I like that.
Very smooth.
Song 6. The instrumental break is really cool. It's got like distant, echoey vocals in the back.
If that's one thing they do well, is very echoey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They use oh my god. They
You
use I should have just kept going. Like I said, they use reverb a lot, but not too much of it.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can go too far.
They're
with
right in that
reverb.
sweet spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's just like the Australian style, like them guys that do island music from Australia.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's just like I don't know. I mean, you are on a big island, so maybe that's just your everyday.
Yeah.
Like-
Very true.
Maybe it's just echoey naturally for them, so they're like, oh, we gotta make sure it sounds the same.
Yeah, since they're on the other side of the world, that's how it sounds. Right?
They're getting our echo.
So yeah, everything they hear from us, they're like, man, why are they using so much reverb? This is too much.
Bootleg Rascal sounds like 21 Pilots. That's the one.
Yep.
Sounds like Message Man.
Yes.
But I don't think they stole from 21 Pilots.
No. No,
It
not
was,
at
it was
all.
probably a coincidence, but I put that 21 Pilots stole from them.
I support that.
I'm pretty sure that album came out the same year that Blurry Face did, though. So
This was 2013. Blurry Face would have been more like 2015, if I remember right. I can look it up right now to make sure, but I thought Blurry Face was later than that. I'm pretty sure I was graduated whenever that album came out.
You're definitely not wrong.
2015.
dang,
Yeah.
I thought it was like 2013, 2014.
Wacky.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe they did steal from them.
Maybe.
I would say, I don't know. You're not wrong though. Like, there is like certain songs I'm like, man, that kind of has like this vibe. Like, this sounds kind of like I don't know. There's one song I was like, he sounds like he's trying to be Anthony Kiedis or something like.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
whatever. And that may just be me. I've been on a big Chili Peppers kick recently. since their album came out.
I haven't listened to it yet. I've meant to.
There's one on there I'm not a fan.
Oh, really?
But I mean, they do have a lot of good stuff on it. I mean, it's Chili Peppers. You kind of know what you're gonna get.
Have to dive through it. Aren't you going to a show pretty soon? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, in September.
that's right.
On my birthday.
That'll be sick.
Yeah.
a good
And then
birthday.
and then that was supposed to be the last one.
Oh yeah.
And then I guess it was just announced that they're playing at some festival in Austin in October.
Oh, probably Austin City Limits.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
I did see the Front Bottoms were going to be there.
Ooh.
Week 2. But I bet them tickets are already sold out. A guy I work with,
Mm-hmm.
he got tickets to week 1. And like he got them like the night before, and we were like looking at it again. Already sold out for week 1.
Damn.
Right there, yeah, it's like a bunch of names I never heard before, a bunch of names I have heard. Like, you know, it's
I didn't even see the lineup. I'll have to go through that just to see. I mean, most of these festivals now, they're live streaming anyways, so
right.
still be able to watch it. I watched a couple of the Coachella performances because Brockhampton did their last ever show at Coachella.
Yeah.
So I watched that.
You can get on Fortnite and watch it.
They need another concert quick.
Yeah, they got concerts, and you got Warzone getting.
Godzilla and King Kong.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play
Ridiculous.
that. We got to hit that up this week. Did you have any more notes before we go on to the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leica, another one of the songs I favorited. This is gonna sound really weird, but I was trying to think of how to explain the sound of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So like people listening before they go listen, because you're supposed to. Before they go listen, they can kind of have an idea. The guitar sounds like water in the song. And then there's like a choir kind of in the intro of that song. And I thought that was cool. As you could tell with our notes, they have like all kinds of different sounds, but it's also
Yeah.
cohesive.
I wish I was planning on doing it today. I was busy at work, but yeah, if you just like really dive into it, you'd be like, man, that sounds kind of wacky.
Just all the effects and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, that's a guitar making that noise.
Yeah.
And then Freddie Krabs, the third song that I favorited. I love the synth. Reminds me of a band. Who is it? Boy Sleep.
Oh, that's it. That's right. Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, duh.
Ever tell you I saw them live?
Oh, no
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Yeah,
How was that?
it was great. I didn't get an autograph, but
Did you
maybe next time.
Did you see anyone else?
Oh yeah, I saw a float.
Whose float was it?
You guys.
You made a dumb one earlier with the same joke, so
That's pretty good. I haven't heard it that way yet.
I can't even remember what it was. Danny said something.
Danny was like, "Yeah, we had to build a float there one time."
Oh, yeah.
He said, "Oh, I like that band."
and it went over his head.
Yeah.
He looked at the radio and went, "Oh," and turned up the radio. I was
Yeah,
like,
it was the song "Raining Men."
"Yes." It's like, God damn it.
He's like, "Oh yeah."
He's like, oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
And then I just turned around in the seat, looked at you, and I fucking hate you.
I do too.
That was all I had for that album.
God damn it.
Oh man.
Well, that takes us to the 2014 release, Land of Pleasure. And this is the first one. I was busy at work. I didn't save a single song off of it. But this is the first album where I was like, I really fucking like this.
Yeah.
I
This
don't
is
know what it
where,
was, but I
like,
was like,
yeah.
I really, really like this album. Every single song I enjoyed. So I don't really have much to add other than that.
So I favorited one song, Rum Rage.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, because I was actually re-listening to that one today because I was like, because I could like hear it in my head, and I'm like, man, I was like, I want to listen to that song again. Yeah, Rum Rage. I did like that one a lot. But I got a few that I've had downloaded
Fire them off.
Yeah. So, Land of Pleasure.
Title
Yeah.
track is a good one. Good intro.
Yeah, that one. I don't know, because the way the vocal, I mean, it's reverb and whatever else, but I mean, they just, I don't know, they do a good job at it.
Yeah.
But Velvet Skies, that one's kind of funky.
Yeah.
That has rap on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one.
And then I have Dreamland. Yeah, those are the three on there that I'll go in rotation or whatever
Yeah.
with like whatever else I'm listening to. Like I said, like most of their stuff is, because I have songs like I do like, and I'm like, skip. I'm like, I'm not in the mood to listen to
I've
this.
heard this song.
I've heard this song.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just like, because it's like, the thing about like reggae is like it can almost sound the same. And I did figure out something about them. Like, it gets the reggae part when you hear that little pick. It's like, bing, ding.
Yeah.
You know, like the island, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then when they're not doing it, there's nothing there. It's like you hear like any like Spanish club music, and it's the doom 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 doom.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
You're like, hell yeah.
I know what I'm getting out of this
Like,
one. Yeah.
like I love it. Yeah. But yeah, they probably don't do it on like every song, but I was like noticing that on one where it's like it kind of go islandy. I can't remember what it was, but
It's just got that like up strum pattern.
Yeah.
That like offbeat up strum. Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's reggae.
Yep.
Like, yeah, there it is.
Mikey.
They'll like slap that sound into songs that aren't even like actually like a reggae song.
Yeah.
And they mesh it really well.
Yeah.
Because if you look up on like, I don't know, just type in Sticky Fingers with Safe Search on Google. I'm just kidding. Actually, if you type in Sticky Fingers, the first song that comes on is like some 70s rock song,
Yeah.
and then you'll find them. But like, you know, they're listed as like alternative reggae, psychedelic rock, and there was like something else on there. But yeah, Safe Search, Tanner.
Well, if I remember right, Sticky Fingers is the name of an album.
I think it may be an album.
It's an album by I can't remember
I
what
thought it
band
was a
that is.
big rock.
It
band.
is. I just can't think of. It's the Rolling Stones.
Okay,
That's
I was
right.
gonna say Van Halen, but I knew that wasn't right.
I knew that was an album, but I couldn't think of who it was. That's the album that has Dead Flowers on it, which is one of my favorite Rolling Stone songs. If y'all know that one.
I'll listen to it. That'll be my homework.
All right.
I'll listen to it.
It's good. Anyways, Mikey, you've got like 3 minutes to rattle off your notes.
Okay.
If you took any.
Yeah, I took 4 notes. Land of Pleasure. I like that song too.
Yeah.
I like the keys and that atmosphericness of that song. Like, it's a big sound.
Mm-hmm.
Just For You. I like the solo in that. Rum Rage got slide guitar.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love slide guitar.
Yeah.
Love slide guitar. Dreamland has laughing. And I thought it fit in pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was my notes.
Oh yeah, you blazed through it. Well,
I say if since this be my like first time doing this, I hope if I'm ever on, I'm probably kicked off after this. I promise to take better notes.
oh no, you're. I'm.
Tanner takes none.
I
so.
take none. I take none.
I legit was like I remember the name. I don't know how to talk about them.
And then you get here and you're like, what the fuck did that song sound like?
That's exactly why I take
Yeah.
notes, because I know I would not have an idea.
I was like, especially like my downloaded songs right now or saved ones. I was like, I know how those sound, and now I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I need to get better about doing that. But if you're watching the video, we'll be right back.
Hi.
Hi, we're back. And we are moving on to the next album. I lost it. Give me 1 second.
I could tell you.
Nope. I want it. Westgate 2016. Sorry, Westgate. The Glitter and the Slums. I saved Outcast at Last, Our Town, Flight 101, and Everybody's Talking About It.
Everybody's talking about it. No, I do not. No, they're like that. I have that one saved.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Just another album where I really liked everything on it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was the album that I really jumped into because it was about the year that Ethan was like, hey, man, and he's like, check this out. And I was like, all right, cool. And then out of nowhere, they released it, and I was like, well, okay,
Yeah.
I'm in.
That's the best whenever you get into someone right as soon as they release something new.
Yeah.
Well, that was like this when you're like, what band you want to do? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. And then I'm looking, and then I was like, oh, Sticky Fingers. So like I look, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, they released an album this year.
Yeah.
I'm so bad. Like even like, say for like Kid Cudi or somebody who's probably my all-time favorite artist, but he's like Tanner would be the one to be like, hey, did you see this? I'm like, fuck no.
I stay on
He's
Twitter.
in it, so I'm like,
Yeah, I'm in the trenches on music.
Fighting.
Yeah, just fighting for my life, dude.
It's like there's so much going on.
It's tough. It's tough out here.
one man, many genres.
Yeah. Mikey, what songs did you save off of this?
All right. I saved a lot. It's not even my favorite of their albums,
Yeah.
but I saved a lot. Sad Songs, Angel, title track Westway, Something Strange featuring Remy,
Like
Flight
that one.
101, Tongue in Cheek, and No Divide.
You saved a bunch. Hell yeah.
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 It's a good album. It's
Yeah,
a
that
great
one's
album.
good. Yeah, like I said, I got One by One, Our Town, Westway, Something Strange, Flight 101. Oh man, I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Used to be scared of flying. But that was great. But actually, my favorite one on here is Angel,
Okay.
because I like the bass at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's
The
like,
bass tone is great.
yeah, I love it. That one. Every time I hear that one come on, I'm like, no skip.
Going back to extended play, that was the first thing I noticed. Is as soon as we started, I was like, God damn, this bass is crazy. Just like off the jump, the bass sound was sick. It was just a smooth bass line, and they had it just like in a really good level in the mix. So
Yeah.
that is something I really like about their music, is just their bass in general.
Yeah, they incorporate it really well. Especially, I always just feel like they do have a lot going on,
Yeah.
but I don't know. However, they clean it up really nice.
Yeah, they know when to let certain spots breathe and like certain instruments shine
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
right sections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're better than what I could do. But yeah, Angel, I'd say is one of my favorites that they've done, especially on this album. But if I'm gonna rate them all, I'd say Angel and Flight 101,
Two favorites.
two favorite off that one.
Probably my two
Yeah.
favorites too.
Yeah, I like them a lot. I don't know, because they are slower. Whatever, I dig it. I don't have to. I get angry when I work out. I listen to my hard shit there,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the way back, that's a lie. Sometimes I'll listen to soft shit when I'm working out. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe that, I don't know. Maybe that's like a high school thing. Like gotta fucking get angry.
Right.
Like I don't want to get angry.
No, I get it. I mean, like, anytime I've gone to the gym, I don't go to the gym, but whenever I used to go, whenever I was good about it, I had to listen to something like upbeat kind of hard. So it was always like upbeat rap music or hardcore. I just needed something that had like a pretty solid tempo on it to just, I don't know, get me through it.
Not lyrically heavy.
Yeah, it was just focusing on how hard the instrumental is, basically.
Yeah, the only time I really listen to like I have select songs that I'll listen to. Like if I'm doing like a heavy squat, I'm like, all right, Josiah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, have this song on repeat, Pray to God I don't sing it out loud because then I'm done. I fucking love it. Dude,
Which
yeah.
Josiah song is it?
Oh,
Do you remember?
You know what I'm talking about. It's got the I can't
The
remember.
SpongeBob?
It's actually the I thought it was the SpongeBob beat in the background. It's actually the Courage the Calorie Dog.
I'm looking them up
I
now.
was I could tell you in like
It's not break shit. Shenanigans?
no, it is
Shenanigans has the SpongeBob.
no so this one has the it's
Courage.
Courage the Calorie Dog. And
Great
then
show.
yeah, I did start Crisis.
Oh yeah, Crisis is sick.
That song. Yeah,
It's hard.
It's over after that. Whatever I'm doing, need to do laundry. Throw that song on. It's done. Dishes,
Blasting through 'em.
blasting that. They're all broken.
They're technically clean at that point.
What dirt?
Yeah, wet dirt. I'd see no dirt. It's all in the trash.
There's like pits in your plates.
I'm trying to see what cringy shit I had on my old workout playlist. See if you know any of them. Tokyo Goons by Lil House Phone. You remember that song?
Oh my God, Little
Yeah.
House Phone.
Lil House Phone. Take a Step Back by Ski Mask.
That's a good one.
Hype ass
Do
song.
like some ski mask.
And then just a bunch of hardcore and metalcore. My Ticket Home, The Plot in You, Silent Planet, Let Live, Knocked Loose. There was one fucking Denzel Curry song. It's Jid and Denzel Curry. I think it's just called Bruh.
Yeah.
I think that's the name of it. That was my like elliptical running song.
Oh,
There was
yeah.
something about the tempo where like I would stay on beat and it just felt like a great pace. Like,
Yeah,
because you have that for jump roping, I know.
Yeah, Magnolia by Playboy Cardi.
Mm.
Just that boom, 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 like that.
Yeah.
I can just stay on tempo or whatever. But I know this is off cuff and not on subject at all. I'll tell you some. I got like, it's so funny because like I'll be driving for work or whatever and say I have like somebody with me and they're like, especially like this guy Felix.
Mm-hmm.
He's older than me and he'd be like, I don't know a single person. Like because like it'll show like the name of the song and the artist. He's like, I don't know a single person you're playing right now. And I was like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't either. I definitely like the song now.
Yeah.
Because of like, there's so many different names now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like a little waterbed. Like,
Right.
Wintertime.
Wintertime all
Where's
the time.
he at?
Ooh.
Where'd he go?
Do you know Wintertime, Michael? We'll have
Wintertime
to
all
show
the
you
time.
that.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll have to show you that guy.
Disrespectful and I'm rude. Like
It's hard. That's a fun song.
He's-
What happened to what we're talking about? What happened to people? This is more off subject. What happened to Ugly God? Y'all remember Ugly God?
Yeah.
probably made his money in
And dipped.
dip. Because
Well,
that's
I
the
would've
thing about
done.
wintertime. I don't think he made his money in dip. I don't know where he went.
It's like the one artist I really liked. It was an album I would listen to a lot whenever I worked out. It was called like The World Is Poison or something like that. It was a rap. Wavy Jones, I think was his name.
Wavy Jones, yeah.
I loved that album.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's off
Yeah.
of Spotify. He dipped. He took like everything down and then started posting new stuff. So I have to go on YouTube to find it now.
I don't understand that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if that's legal stuff or what.
Maybe.
Who
I know
knows?
Gravy's had to take songs down for samples.
That's lame.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, this is way off subject to what you guys were
Let's just
talking
keep going. Fuck
Just
it.
Fuck it.
about. Garth Brooks isn't on any streaming.
I think that's his choice.
Like you can get covers,
Yeah.
but you have to go to like YouTube
Right.
for music videos.
I can't remember what the reason is, but I thought that was like by his own choosing. And I can't remember if it's because like he is exclusively on one platform. I thought it might be Amazon Music. I could be wrong.
That's so fucking lame.
But he's like exclusively on one thing. It's like how Taylor Swift at one point took everything off of Spotify and was like only on Apple.
I always thought everyone used Spotify. And like I even got like family members that are like, oh, I just use Amazon.
Yeah,
music
it's
or
weird to
whatever.
think
I'm
about.
I
like,
use Pandora.
I've been on Spotify since it
I
came
use
out.
Rhapsody. I'm like, that's still around. That's
Fuck.
still around.
I would still be using. You'd still be on. Sorry, I wouldn't be. You would be on LimeWire if it was still around.
LimeWire ruined me.
LimeWire was fucking crazy. I wish I
I
still
get
had.
movies off there too.
Yeah.
I wonder why our computer stopped working.
We're just going.
Actual movies.
Well, no, hang on.
There were some dirty stuff.
I'm gonna
in
dig
there.
a hole real quick. We're just gonna keep going because
I know where you're going. I'm not ready for it.
I remember specifically one time staying the night, and you were on LimeWire like looking for music. That's what I thought.
I started that way.
I was in the other room, and then I just hear, this was like late at night, I just hear like a, oh! I'm like, what? And I run in there, and he's like, nothing. I'm like, no, show me. He's like, no. I'm like, well, what is it? And he plays it, and it was just straight up a porn video. And that's the first time I had ever seen that. And I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I was like, bro, what is? You can find this stuff on here.
Yeah.
You can find this stuff on the internet.
We were in like elementary school. We were like, what the fuck?
What did you type in that you were like, oh?
I don't know. I was probably trying to look for a song because at that back in them days.
You didn't use LimeWire, did you?
Mm-mm.
People
No.
would fake
Slightly
title
before.
shit on
Yeah,
LimeWire.
so like how I would find music is like I'm like I don't know the song, I don't know who it's by, but I know some lyrics. So like I would like type in lyrics that I'd know or whatever, and there'd be fucking thousands and thousands of just whatever. Yeah, and then it was an easy way to get corrupted back then.
Yeah, you just have to download it and hope that you got the right one.
The early days of the internet were dangerous.
There were no previews? You had to download it?
No, well, like I think it'd have to start downloading, and then it would play.
Yeah.
Like it was, you couldn't just like do a preview and then whatever. Like this was still like big box computer, like dial up, you know.
If I remember right, that's how like Soulja Boy got really big too, is he would post Crank That Soulja Boy on LimeWire and just title it different names. Like of other actual songs. That
So
way people
cheese.
would get his
Why
song.
is that man secretly a genius?
I don't know.
Just had it all figured out.
Sticky fingers.
Right. What? The album Westway. I'm gonna rattle my notes off.
Yeah.
Sad Songs has like a sitar on it. I think it's a sitar. It sounds like one. And then they have solos in their songs. Probably like half of their songs, I'd say, have solos. Not all of them are really super fitting, but Sad Songs has a solo and it fits really well. Angel, nice bass. Westway, the choppy guitar riff in that song is really sick.
Yeah.
It's the best way I could describe how it sounds. You just gotta go
West way,
listen
the
to it.
best way.
Nice.
There's more of that. No.
There's more of that. Flight 101, the instrumentals are just like next level. That's where you get that. It's not only reggae and then some other indie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's vocals and then there's screams. Nice touch of just like background stuff, which we have talked about. No Divide. The intro, it's cool. It's like lo-fi rock, if that's a thing.
I'd say so, yeah.
At this
Kind of what Polyphia
At
is.
this point, yes.
Yeah, that was my notes.
Well, then that takes us to 2019, Yours to Keep. Just to go ahead and get out of the way, I saved Another Episode and Not Done Yet. Those were the two I really liked off of that album. Again, solid album.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like they can't, like, just the way they, like, you can't go wrong. Like,
Right.
They're so easy listening
Yeah.
to. It's not like we could be hanging out and then, like, somebody's playing some modern country song and I'm like, all right,
Get this shit.
get this shit out of here. And then they're like, then I'll throw this on and be like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, okay.
Right, I'm just gonna
All right.
leave. I'm just gonna go.
I'm just gonna go. This ain't fun anymore. I'm not having a good time.
This is probably my favorite album.
Is it?
Yeah. I knew that this album came out because I think this is around the time that they did the Village Sessions. And then they didn't have that on anything besides YouTube for a while, but I think I knew this album existed, and then I just didn't listen to it.
Well, it was because I think they released Not Done Yet before they actually released the album, because I have it saved, and then this album released.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, there we go. And
Yeah,
then,
they released it as a single before the actual album came out. I'm looking
Yeah.
at it here.
And then, like, of course, they always got to put one of my favorite ones out as a single. I'm like, I like that song. I don't have to go listen to anything more, anything else. So I'm a bad music person, but I
You find great stuff,
Yeah,
so it's
well-
working out. What all did you save off of it? You haven't listed that yet, have you?
me no,
Yeah, go
I don't
ahead.
have much actually saved on this. I mean, Not Done Yet, but because really, I think this week was like the first time I actually dove into it. Cool and Calm, I did like that one a lot. And then Kick On was kind of interesting. That one stuck out to me. It wasn't like my favorite, but I don't know what they did that I was like, oh, okay. I was like, but I get it.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I get it. But and then Sunset Moon and Junk, I did like those two. But yeah, I like to like just dive more into their lyrics, because their music could be the same, but I just feel like they, like I said, between party songs or whatever else they got going, it's like some deep stuff they're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's something different almost every time. And because I mean, like I said, there are certain bands out there you kind of know what you're getting,
Yeah.
and whatever else. And like I said, I was talking about Red Hot Chili Peppers, half the shit they're talking about is probably cryptic or whatever else, but
Right.
you know, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, funky bass and Anthony Kiedis making a funny noise. Like, all right.
That's the recipe. That's it.
That's the recipe. But no, Sticky Fingers though, I don't know, like, because that was actually what I was trying to do, but I just didn't have the time, was like to sit there and just like look at the lyrics. And I'm like shit, I mean, they're talking about some, you know, just whatever any of them's probably got going on in their lives right now, and all this other stuff, which I will get to there on the new album, but they had some lyrics on there that are pretty dope. But anyway, it's just probably I'm just talking nonsense at this point.
Oh no, you're good.
It's my first podcast.
You're killing it. You're killing it, Mikey. What'd you have?
I saved Sleep Alone, Loose Ends, Another Episode, Kick On, Sunset Moon, and Yours to Keep. And then I'm going to attempt to read my notes. Hopefully they came through. I was driving and taking notes. Don't do that.
Just read them verbatim if there's any misspellings or
You need
like
to take
autocorrect.
notes like with your voice and see how it comes out.
Oh, I
yeah.
did on some of these.
You're like, what the fuck did I say?
I'll be surprised if they are. Yeah. Okay. So Sleep Alone. Nice intro. It's orchestral.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had heard that song before, or it sounded different to me though. Like my memory of the song, it was like faster. Maybe I heard like a remix or something. But
Or maybe the Tudor song "Sleep Alone."
maybe. Loose Ends. I want more of that sound of that song. I love that song.
It's a good one.
Another Episode. I like the hip hop feel to it. The bridge has a nice instrumental break.
Mm-hmm.
Kick On. It sounds like Final Theater and the 2000s. And these comparisons I'm drawing is just, so people understand. What
Right.
It sounds
Oh
like.
yeah.
Vinyl
Sunset-
Theater is a band. If you didn't know, Vinyl Theater.
Final Theater is a band.
I get it now. That's fine.
Here's one of my verbatims. Sunset Moon. I didn't feel it at first, but I like where it
Goes.
resolves to.
Yeah.
Yours to Keep. It's the highlight of the album, I think. instrumentals are great as usual. And then man, he just has such a great voice.
He does.
I love the grittiness of it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, because
And just gets better too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he can. I mean, you'll hear it. He'll get kind of rough, and then he'll be soft.
He'll go
then-
into that falsetto.
Yeah, and then he'll throw down some bars,
Mhm.
and then just like he'll do whatever he wants.
2-0 Boston. Goddamn.
Boston Bruins. Remember that?
That teacher.
God, yeah.
Did you have any other notes?
Sorry.
That was
Sorry.
it for- that
That's
was
every
it for
time I
that
see.
one.
Sorry, every time I see the Boston Bruins, I just think of her every
Yeah.
time, because she's like, the Boston Bruins are the greatest hockey team, and she's smoking a cigarette. The greatest hockey team. It's just like, man, we're in class right now. Just the goddamn Boston Bruins are the.
She was a sub, and everyone just referred to her as Miss Boston
Bro,
too.
yeah,
Did you have that sub?
I don't.
She probably retired after that. I don't know.
Probably.
She-
The ones that I remember, I'll just bleep out the names. I guess the lady that she wanted everybody to call her grandma.
Oh, I remember her.
And
Remember
then-
Lawatha?
And then Lawatha.
Lawatha. Holy shit! I forgot about her.
Yeah.
There was a moment. I'm sure it's happened many times. Blank has a dead arm, so someone would storm out of the classroom, slam the door, and she'd stop it from slamming with her dead arm. Holy fuck! That arm's probably been broken so many times.
She don't know it.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of a joke.
Oh no.
It might have been me and Darian talking about it.
Oh no.
This brought back some memories.
Shout out
Okay.
Darian.
Shout out Darian. He may. I gotta perform this one. So we're like, I'm sorry, but this is a bad joke. We're like, bro, what if she owned a motorcycle? And that one arm just flopping behind her while she's going down the highway, bro.
This is like a streamer.
It's just fucking going, dog. And like, she's like, is she reaching for something? Like, no, she's. It's put some drag on her bike. She can't go that fast.
She just looks steezy as hell, right, with one arm. Damn, she's waving at everybody.
She's having a good time right now. Golly, that's a bad. That was man. That's a lot of messed up.
She
stuff
kind of
in high
deserves
school.
it though. She's not a fun person.
I literally forgot about her until you like brought her up. And then
You're welcome.
yeah, and then now I'm like, oh god, how much shit talk did I say? Like,
She was kind of mean, but she probably had the right to be. Kids were not good to her.
bro,
No.
kids in our school,
I would've
they were-
had that
They were
thing.
fucking mean.
Taken off.
On that note, let's re-up these cameras real quick. Calgary Flames and then Toronto Maple Leafs. All of them have their hometowns where they play out of, right? But they're in the league, they're in the NHL, so teams just go across the border. They just travel into Canada and out of Canada for all their games, just like for the Blue Jays,
I gotcha.
because they're out of Toronto. The baseball team is,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. I guess now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, who are the Blue Jays? Of course, I'm like, I'm gonna seem like a dumb if I I'm like, where are the Blue Jays out of? Blue Jersey.
God damn it.
Sorry. You should, I don't know how many times Tanner has to put his hand or his face in his hand after I say something. I can hear it too. If we're on the mic playing Warzone or something, like I can hear it. Like my favorite reaction I get like at work is I'll say something so dumb and someone's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Like I don't know why. I'm like, yes.
It's a great feeling.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
I remember the first time I'll tell that story real quick. Let's get the clap because we can sync up. We can jump in somewhere in that conversation. 1, 2, 3. I remember the first time you told a joke like that whenever we were kids that just got like a visceral reaction out of me. It was at my house.
I've done so many. Yeah, sorry.
We were sitting in my living room playing the original Xbox. We had just gotten back from Movie Gallery, and we had rented a game.
Movie Gallery is dope.
I don't remember which game it was, but it was a car game. Scotty's driving. He gets past, and he was like, well, guess it's up to me to use the power of ketchup.
Oh, God.
Not mustard. And I was like, huh? And you're like, catch up, and just gunned it. It's like, fuck.
It was all downhill from there.
Yeah.
I peaked in like 4th grade, like whatever that was.
God damn it.
Golly. Well, that reminds me of there was that Hulk game.
Yep.
Incredible Hulk game.
Yep. Oh,
because they were
fuck, I can hear it in my head.
you can pick up a light pole and just absolutely just fucking launch people. And I was like, and it was like the way it was timed out, that you like fucking grab somebody, throw them in the air, and just fucking grand slam them out the fucking map. And I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like,
It would either be a countdown or you would just go 2 + 2 = 4. And just launch them. I was like, fuck off, dude.
I should have been writing comedy back then. Even though I could probably barely write.
I still feel bad about the one night we were playing Rocket League and you said something. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
He goes, you fucking dumbass.
That's what it was. You fucking idiot. And they were all just like, God damn, Dan. I was like, my bad, my bad.
Laughing my ass off because I forgot. After shit I say, I don't remember. But he's like, you fucking dumbass. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I broke him.
It's when you go, ooh, okay.
I'm like, all right.
Didn't start the timer. I'm starting it now.
Ow, but I understand.
Listen, that hurt, but I'm having a good time right now.
That's what I wanted, but it was so harsh.
I just never like heard that before. It was just like, you fucking dumbass. Like his voice changed too. Like I could tell. It was like there was a pause. Like it was like waiting like for him to get it. Like I said something. It was like everyone was quiet, and he's like I could hear his face crinkle up, and he's like, "You fucking dumbass."
I'm sorry about that still.
Oh, that's like the ongoing joke now. You fucking dumbass. How many times am I going to say that? It's fucking...
It's going to be the name of the episode.
You fucking
You fucking dumbass featuring Scotty.
There's like 2 things. Either people are going to hate this episode that I'm on here, or they're going to be like, yeah, he's all right.
There's going to be no in between.
No.
Sticky fingers. 2022. How the fuck do you say this album?
Lecker Boy? That sounds
That's what I thought it
sus.
was.
I saved my rush off of it, and I didn't get to finish the album. I'm sorry.
It's a good album.
I made it to Lupo the Wolf.
I don't know.
Lupo the Wolf, that one was... It's weird.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure how I felt about that one yet. But like you, my rush. I did save Lecker Boy. I think that was the one because he says something about like I'd have to look at the lyrics, but something about like let it rip like a chainsaw or whatever.
Yep.
Like he's like throwing down some bars and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, like this is and then I'm sitting there thinking about it, like looking at their first album.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is like a good way to like see if like what if there's any kind of changes or something that they make. I mean, they're pretty consistent with what they do.
Right.
But this one definitely seemed kind of like, I'm like, oh, it's 2022. Like, they're, especially, what was it, 2016 or
Their first?
No, the 2019.
Yeah.
How even then? Like, to me, that feels like
Forever ago.
Yeah. And like, even how things are way different,
Right.
and just like everything that's going on and whatever else. But like, it's just like liquor boy, liquor
son.
I hardly know her.
That's a classic. I love it. I love those just like shit or your dads used to say. Just like
Just the worst. You fucking call us knob and cooter growing up. We're not gonna get into that right now. We can.
I know we can. I'm sorry. That's a whole nother deal. All
Yeah.
right.
What you got?
Go ahead.
So I saved Napalm, the title track. I'm afraid to say it. Saves the Day, Smoke Rings, and Queen.
Nice.
Yeah. You want me to rip through my notes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a chainsaw.
No, no, I know what track you're talking about, and then the album cover, I was like, "Is that right?"
You know what's weird? The guy on the cover is Asian, but it looks like the guy.
The singer?
Yeah, it looks like the singer, but the
Vaguely,
singer's not
yeah.
Asian.
No.
He looks like he's had a fun life. Anyway.
Oh, for sure. I bet he like been hanging with that band for years. I
He's
bet that's
their-
somebody they know.
He's their bus driver or
Yeah,
something.
he's-
Yeah.
He's the guy that lays the rugs down before all the instruments. And
Yeah.
So I mistyped on that. That's fun. Napalm. What the fuck does that even mean?
Let it rip. Let's hear it.
Oh,
Just try to say.
so he says the Australian nar
Yeah. Nar.
nari.
Ron Ner.
Ron nari.
Was that nerd?
Yeah, you could hear his accent in that song. It's got a nice soft guitar. The tone is nice on the solo-ish part of the song. Lecker Boy. I feel like we should bleep that. I like the droning synth.
Yeah.
The bridge is nice. It's kind of reminded me of
Boy Sleep?
the, yeah, but also the Fray. Very different sounds.
Very different sound.
Both performing at a top level though.
Right.
Right,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. Saves the Day. The tremolo effect on the guitar is so sick. We Can Make the World Glow. I like that they don't have like a super concrete genre like we said, like it's reggae, indie, alternative, whatever
Psychedelic
else.
rock.
Psychedelic,
rap,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
some of it. That song is a good example of that. Smoke Rings, the use of the voice in the background as an accent sound is dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's like dance music, but it's still indie-ish rock.
Yeah.
And then Queen sounds like a Mac Miller song.
I'll have to listen to that then.
I mean, and that's in a good way.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Later Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick. Yeah, I gotta finish the album tomorrow since I didn't get to go all the way through it.
It's a pretty short one.
Yeah. It's just
You had a lot going on.
I had a lot going on.
Yeah,
Oh fuck, we're dark as shit.
All right.
I'm gonna bump up that ISO
Yeah,
real
go for
quick. You want to say the exciting news of why I didn't finish it while I bump up the ISO?
The studio space is settled down now. So Tanner got his shop here today, and it was being delivered, so he wasn't able to fully listen to music. There he is. There's his face. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a studio. We've got the shell of a studio.
Mhm.
Probably looking at least a month out from having it all set up. We got to paint it. We got to get it wired. We got to put up some foam, get fucking furniture. Still got a long ways to go on it, but we almost have an official set recording space for all of our music and podcasts. So keep watching.
Definitely got to get a futon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, it's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm real
That is
excited
fun.
for it. I've already got some ideas for like the backdrop for the podcast and stuff. But
I was gonna say, yeah, you got to get some backgrounds going.
oh yeah, I'll talk to y'all about it off camera because I want it to just be like a surprise. Look how
top
good
secret.
this is. Yeah, but
It's confidential information.
for sure, where'd my phone go?
Say, or we could do a skimpy photo shoot
Ooh,
and then put it on the wall.
Say nothing about it.
Yeah.
There's just a
Like-
Polaroid of all of us naked.
like nothing's happened yet.
well, did we ever address that there's hidden images in our logo?
Oh no. If you
Uh,
want to try to find it, go
Yeah,
for it.
good luck.
I
We're
don't
not.
know if it'd be possible. But
You can't see it on the banner.
Oh, okay,
up
I was
there.
like,
I was so mad that we couldn't
Yeah.
see like a little speck or anything.
We'll tell you about it after this.
Okay.
Try to look at our logo, see if you can find what's hidden in there. There's 3 hidden pictures.
Mhm.
Have fun. Where?
Nerd.
Yeah. Good luck, you fucking idiot.
This is when everybody stops listening.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
They're
Where are they getting so
they're
mean?
mean.
this is hurtful.
That's what you get for not following us on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah,
that
I
we
got
neglect.
I got some TikTok beef to get into, but first let's wrap up Sticky Fingers.
point.
Let's get into the list. Now, are we going to put them just in the rock genre, or are we going to make a indie alternative genre starting with
I think it's
them?
only fair to start an indie.
Okay. Then we will.
They don't really fit into rock.
Right. So I'm just gonna.
I would agree with that. That's all I have to say.
We could do a reggae list and only have them.
Yeah.
They're at the top of their game.
They're at the top. Yeah, ain't nobody passing them right now.
Well, that makes it official. Sticky Fingers are the #1 artist on the indie alternative bracket. Just to fire through it real quick, we did break it up into genres on one of the last episodes. In the minor leagues right now, we've got Chapel, Woe Is Me, Nightmares, and Favorite Weapon. In the Hall of Fame, we have Joe Pesci. In the rap category, it goes Mac Miller, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Eminem. Rock, we've got Foo Fighters, Nirvana, 4 Year Strong, Issues, Creed / Limp Bizkit, A Day to Remember, Nickelback, and MGK. Pop, we've got Miley Cyrus and Ariana Grande, and then R&B / hip hop, Frank Ocean. This is getting big.
Yeah, I like that we have them separated now.
Yeah, it feels better. It feels better.
Feels better than saying Eminem is like all the way at the bottom.
Yeah. It was hard ranking stuff with how big the list was getting and it being all separate genres and stuff. It was getting weird. But
I gotta start some beef. Scotty, where do you stand on Creed and Limp Bizkit?
oh fuck.
Where do I stand?
Who's better?
Who's better?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Since I could. Hold on. Okay, y'all both staring at me right now.
I'll look away.
I'll look away.
Okay, hold
Me.
on. Okay, Creed. No, that's not. I'm just Creed.
I got so excited.
And Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit, you got. Doesn't he do the roll?
Yep.
Roll? Okay, that's it.
Air
That's
raid
the number
vehicle.
top.
Fuck.
I'm just kidding.
Let's go! I need Damon on here ASAP.
I would tell you this. I've gotten hype here. No, I told you that time I was at that bar and somebody was like nonchalant, just like rocking out the Limp
Yeah.
Bizkit. There's fans out there.
There's some hardcore fans.
They may be in like, just like not good places to live at. Just small ass town, just small towns. Just ain't nothing there. That's probably all they know.
Right.
But boy, do they love it, and I respect them for that.
Fucking love Limp Bizkit.
They are diehard fans, and they'd probably whoop any Creed's fans' ass. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I
I
believe
believe
that.
that.
I believe that 100%. I'm glad that
I
you
feel
know
like
what.
Creed fans aren't aggressive.
No.
Listen, the Limp Bizkit guys are in the front lines. Are the front line
They
guys.
are ready to break shit.
Fucking ready to break shit.
Yeah, I'm glad that we rehearsed that earlier, that you practiced your lines to make sure that you did say Limp Bizkit, because I was real worried that we were going to have to evict you. If you said
Listen,
Creed.
I have a lot riding on this
He
right
was
now.
sweating. She's like, I really want to speak my truth.
I have a locket with the Creed band members, and I'm
Scott
like,
Stapp in there.
I'm staring at it. I'm like, and I close it. I'm like, Limp Bizkit.
And then it disintegrates in your hand.
There's a single tear watering my beard. Right now. You can't see it. It's in the beard now.
Well, we're talking about beef, right? You're trying to start
For
it.
dinner.
I'm trying to fuck. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's chicken tacos.
Ooh.
I want to start some TikTok beef
Again.
again. Like, fuck Liquid Death. Fuck MGK. All right, but there's a new target. All right, there's a new enemy of out of our league and afloat. I'm scrolling through
Final
TikTok the
Thoughts.
other day, and Final Thoughts.
I'm in on this too.
Yeah, Boy Sleeps in it
You
too.
mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
I'm calling for all Limp Bizkit fans.
Precursor's coming, bro.
Hold the line. Fucking scrolling TikTok the other day, and who pops up on my feed? Big Time Rush. Haven't thought about them since fucking middle school or whatever, right? Whenever their show was on.
Says you.
Okay. Anyway.
Biggest fan. He's on the front lines.
I'm on the front line.
Oh, we're going to have a talk after this. What are they wearing? Matching Hawaiian shirts and shorts.
Oh, I did.
I'm like,
I
oh,
didn't see this.
hell
Exactly what
no.
you're talking about.
Did you see my stitch? Okay, yeah. They're trying to copy our fucking steez, dude. I stitch it. I'm like, oh, hell no. It's like they're trying to steal our fucking style. And I put up a picture of a float and our fly-ass outfits. They're missing the hats. That's essential to this outfit. It's
very
essential to
strike
the
already.
drip. Right. They fucking like the video. Right? I'm like, okay, y'all acknowledged it. You don't leave a comment. You don't give a follow. I'm like, well, they liked it. I'm going to send them a DM. Right? I'm going to try to play it friendly. I'm like, hey, thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Here's our music. You know, if you're going to jack our style,
Kind of steal from
at
us.
least respect our music. And they never responded? Fuck Big Time Rush.
You hear that, Logan? I'm coming.
Yeah.
James?
Yeah, you are.
So the only two I remember.
Which one's married to the girl from Spy Kids?
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah, one of them.
Now I'm extra mad.
They live out in like Hawaii. Yeah,
Of course they do.
Wait, which Spy Kids? Go.
the main
The
one,
main-
Carmen or whatever.
She was supposed to
Not
be
June.
mine.
Not Junie. He's married to Megan Trainor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And they have.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good
you
for
didn't
him.
know that?
No.
Yeah, they've got a dual toilet where like they can go to the bathroom at the same time side by side.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I've been
You
waiting.
got shit? I got
I've been,
shit.
I've been
Yeah,
waiting on
shit.
them for a while.
Why?
I'm like, well, because I get in the deal where I'm like, I'm sitting on the toilet, doing my thing. And I'm on
When you say doing your thing.
the net. Yep, I'm pooping.
Okay.
I'm pooping. I'm doing the old. My legs are asleep, and it's been 30 minutes. I'm like, I need to get out of this fucking deal.
So you just want a dual toilet so you can stand up and then sit on the other side?
No, so someone could sit there. I'm like, man, this is fucking awkward. I need to get out of here. And I pitch it off quick, and I get out of there.
That's so if you fill up one, you can go to the other one.
Or you get food poisoning. You're sitting there, you get right into the other toilet.
Man, I tell you, man, there's been some. Never mind.
I've had food poisoning where I was on the toilet and then had to throw up into the bathtub next to me. That's not fun.
Bro, yeah, I was in Minot one time, and I think the same thing happened. And I was like, man, I feel like I'm going to throw up. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, like sometimes I just sit there and I like hype myself up. Yeah. I'm like, you got to do this. The world's resting on your shoulders to do this. I'm like, if you don't do this, like, innocent people are gonna die. Like, I'm just sitting there. Like, it is important that if I feel sick, I have got to throw up. It did. It never happened, and then I was like, I gotta turn around and go.
I remember a story, like someone that we know. I don't remember the name. It doesn't matter. They got sick at a restaurant.
Eduardo's.
No. They got sick at a restaurant and they were shitting, right? And then halfway through the shit, they were like, all right, I think I'm good. Oh, I'm about to throw up. They turn around to throw up into the toilet, and as they throw up, they spray shit onto the stall.
Fuck.
Bro, all I know is whoever cleaned that up, God bless you.
Yes,
that is a rough night. That's
somebody walked in there to clean, and they were like, "Nope, I quit. I'm not doing it."
They're thinking about quitting, and they're like, "Fuck, I got bills to pay."
Yeah.
Like, fuck. I've had to clean up.
Poop on a floor, right?
Yeah, some old dude came in the grocery store, and I'm chilling up front, and then I'm like walking, and then manager's like, it's like, we got an emergency. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, somebody's tracking shit all over the floor. I'm like, what? Bro, it was a legit trail. It was just like every step, just like go, like, dude. I was like, I'm in high school making minimum
like
wage,
$7 if that. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm cleaning up shit. I've had to clean up blood before.
Oh my god.
I was fucking dedicated to that place.
God.
And then it all went downhill.
Yeah.
After I left. I'm just kidding. No,
You were the glue
before that.
You were the glue guy.
You're the only guy that would clean up shit and blood.
Hey man, it's not for everyone, but I'll do it.
It didn't pay any bills, but you got money out of it.
It didn't pay any bills. It paid my lunch the next day.
Well,
it's fucking broke.
Thank you for your service. You're a true American hero.
Hey man, I'm here, man. Hey, I wipe my own ass. Sorry, that's off a movie. I knew this was gonna get weird at the end.
That's what we needed. We needed that.
Yeah, that's so good.